Outdoor review here. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the military neck gaiter. This is put out by a company called MEKE Incorporated. The bottom number is the NSN number, so if you wanted to buy this, that's what you look up. And here are the laundering instructions and what it's made out of. So this is a official US GI for, I believe, the Army and the Marines as of right now. Anyway, I picked this up because with COVID still going on, I may need this if they go back to masks where I live. Anyway, yeah. This is Coyote Brown color. I believe they come in black as well. And this is a very nice, thick neck gaiter. And I'll be right back, but I'll get you the measurements for this. All right, I'm back. And if you're interested in the measurements for this, this is 9 1/8 wide. No, it's not. If not that, then 9 1/4. And lengthwise, you are looking at 13 3/4 long. Overall, this is a very nice neck gaiter. And the stretch is way bigger. So if you're wondering how big it stretches, it stretches to 15 inches. Actually, 15 3/8. And lengthwise, this will stretch to 2 feet in length. So you got all that room to and I told you, the largest it'll get and the smallest it'll get. So essentially this is everyone sized neck gaiter. It is very comfortable, and I'm going to put on a bunch of hats and stuff and show you exactly what this looks like. Overall, this is very warm and comfortable, and here's the barcode. An NSN number, if it'll load. That's the national stock number. So if you wanted to look up all the specifics from the CIE hub, which is where you can look up more information about this is what you would look up, this number. With that out of the way, I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to put on a bunch of different hats to show you what they look like. This looks like with different things. So, I'll be right back. Hello, and I'm back. And this is the first hat I'm going to demonstrate. This is the Marine Corps boonie hat. Official one. And it pretty much matches the color, I think, pretty well. So this is if you wanted to wear this. With this for airsoft, paintball, hunting, fishing, camping, hiking, running, all that. COVID, skiing, snowboarding, all that. This is great for all those activities. You can always push this up more if you get a sandstorm, or you can go down and put it on your chin. Other than that, I'm going to put on another hat. This is the old style Polartec hat, not the new one, which is hard face fleece Polartec brand one. It's just the old one. And this is what that looks like. Okay. And other than that, here's the new one. This is the hat I will do a video on next. So be on the lookout for that. This is known as the Cap Hard Face Micro Fleece. So, this is their current Army and Marine Corps beanie hat. Like I said, you can always pull this down if it's too much. Because this is a great neck gaiter for winter and summer and fall and spring. So it's an all-year neck gaiter. But it especially shines, I think, in fall and spring, as it's not too warm. So you'd have to layer it up, I think, if you're going to the Arctic. But at the same time, if you're wearing a Gore-Tex jacket, Generation 1 or 2, and you have all your underlayers on, so level 1 Polartec, level 2, level 3, depending on what season you're in. If you have a good hood around you, this will keep you warm. And if you have one of the fleece jackets, which will be in my next video, I will do a review on the level 3 old version, so be on the lookout for that. Okay, last but not least, I will show you what this looks like with a Kevlar helmet on. So, this looks like, this is in case you want to do airsoft and look how cool you look. I don't know, or I don't know, this is the only helmet cover I have right now, so just bear with me. If it'll get on. So this is what the, looks like with a PAVSCAT helmet on. Anyway, that's all the hats I'm going to show you. So the rest are kind of pointless, because I don't have any current multicam stuff, so I can't compare it to that. But I will grab a woodland one real quick. And here's what it looks like with a woodland. Overall, this is a great neck gaiter. Far much better than it's what it predecessed, which was the wool head over wool, which came out, I believe, with ECWS Gen 1. This is pure wool. This is what it predecessed. They've had this in the military since, I believe, World War II, in different forms, all wool. And this one wasn't really that great. I mean, it is to me, because wool's a great characteristic of wool is if it gets wet, it still stays warm. So, with that in mind, it is useful in certain situations. Although this one was way longer. It came in at 1 feet 11 inches, almost border 2 feet. And laying flat without stretching, it was around 8.5 inches, 8.5 inches, sorry. So it was extremely long, so you had all that extra stuff on your neck or up above your head. Stretched out, this thing went to 2 feet 3 inches lengthwise, and widthwise around your neck, this thing could stretch to 1 feet 3 inches. So, the more you know. So that's what it predecessed. This was an OD green, and it's kind of itchy, I will say, and it was hard to wash. This thing, like you saw on the tag, you can just throw this, I believe, in the machine, in a washing machine. Otherwise, you launder with some sort of soap the military uses. It says field laundry, tumble dry. Oh. But I guess you can use a washing machine and use Formula 2 of FM 10280. I'm not sure what any of this means, but if you do know, please leave a comment. I'd love to know what all this FM stuff is. But you can wash this in a washing machine or hand wash. So, unlike the wool one, which you would probably have to get dry cleaned, this one is way easier to use. Another thing you can use this for, which I will demonstrate, is a hat. Which, in case you forget your beanie at home, you can make this into a hat. There's multiple videos out there on how to use this. But if you had to, you can make... It'll go. All right. It's not the best hat, but you can make this into a hat if you need emergency hat. And then there's multiple other ways you can use it. You can use it if you have a girl. You can use it for a ponytail. You can wear it around your arm. You can do blah, 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 blah. Anyway, the next thing I'm going to do is be right back. So I'm going to put this in a grenade pouch and see if it'll fit. Because this will be like one of the uses for a grenade pouch. Because I know that you can fit a Polar Tech hat in a grenade pouch. Let's see if you can fit this in one. Alright, I'm back, and I brought a grenade pouch. Now, let's see if I fold this in half, which I like to fold things so I don't stuff them, because the only thing you're really supposed to just throw in something is a military sleep system, which may be in an upcoming video. Because other than that, I like to fold everything nice and neatly before I put it in something. So, now that, after that, fold it in half. Now, if you have an FLC, LBV, anything really, you can always stuff this in here. Like this. And it does fit. So you can have this in a grenade pouch on a belt. And then if it gets cold, pull it out, and then you have a spot for hand warmers. You can, and because it fits with room to spare, yeah, like I said, you could put hand warmers, a lighter, one of those Zippo hand warmers, whatever you want here. Cigarettes, lighter, whatever you want, like I said. But it will fit in a grenade pouch. So, my thoughts on this, it's great. What's iffy is the price. If you can get it for less than $20 or $20, it's great. Great. You can't beat it. But if you go to the Dollar Tree, you can get them. If I don't know if they still sell them, but at one point I got this for $1. And it's very cheap. This is like a athletic shirt material. It's very, very thin. It doesn't do any protection, but depending on what you're using this for, will depend on which one you get. So if you decide you want to do logging, stuff where you're inhaling hazardous chemicals, and you don't have a real N95 mask for fumes or anything, and you just don't want to breathe dust, this is the best mask for that. If you need things like COVID, I highly advise against it, but it's up to you. As if you double it up, I believe that it'll probably be about as equal as one of those medical masks. There's a video out there somewhere where they review this exact mask, and it's all fancy and whatever, where they review this for COVID. I think that it'll work. I think that they just did a little too harsh of a test on it, but because I think what they found out is that it works, but it's not the greatest. But I think as long as you stay away from people, this should work for COVID. And keeping that in mind, I think it'll work for if you want to keep sawdust out of your lungs and mouth. Same with reasonably sized dirt and sand and insects. So for that, I think this is great. Would I recommend buying one? Yes. You can get it for $20. They sell these for $20 on eBay. I don't know how much shipping is, but I know they're around 20 bucks. So if you can get it for $20, I think you should. Again, I'm going to do one more show of the tag and be done. And the tag that came with it, because mine was brand new, I got it for $5. So if you can get it for that, pick it up immediately. Don't even wait. But that is what that is for the NSN. And if you need to scan the barcode and you have a second device to do so, I'll try to hold it up. But I believe that's just this number in barcode form. Anyway, that's how this works. Thank you for watching. Consider subscribing, sharing, commenting, and liking. If you leave a comment on any of my videos, I will answer them within a few days. So I always check. And as long as I don't get thousands of comments, I guarantee I will answer your comment. So if you leave a comment, it will be answered. And if I don't know the answer, I will let you know that. But if you are wanting to know something, just leave a comment. I will answer it. And please, please consider subscribing. There's going to be a lot more gear reviews. In the upcoming, I will do a sleep system review. I'm going to be doing a teacup tent review. I'm going to be doing a battle belt review. I've already done a Navy SEAL vest review. But I will be doing a lot more reviews in the future. So stick around for that. Anyway, thank you for watching, and until I see you next time, see ya.